Yo, what's going on? This is Austin from Calling Our Shot. Man, we are back for our daily live stream. Today's Thursday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. Joker Jokic in there in like 8 seconds. What a legend. I am a little concerned if you're just sitting there refreshing when I go live, but I respect it either way. Let me do a couple things real quick. Let me send out, let me send this out to the people out there, whoever wants to join. Yeah, we got some baseball today. If you're new to the channel and you're watching this as a rerun, make sure you click that like and subscribe button. We're grinding over here, and yeah, we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I see some people added me, but oh goodness. But yeah, we're hanging out. We're hanging out. Hey, look, I just got the notification. Calling Our Shot live. You love that. You love to see that. Yeah, you're not doing that. Yeah, okay. What's up, Alex? How is it going? How's everyone's day going? I forgot to bring in my glasses from the car, but I'm on weekend mode. Ronak, that's not how that works. Shout out to everyone though in the stream. Yeah, shout out to all of you cool cats and kittens out there, whatever the people say. Hey, the Royals really came back. Shout out to them. I'm proud of them. I didn't think they had it in them, but they proved me wrong. Geez, what is? Everyone's team is either losing or not playing yet. As a Yankees fan, I saw they lost, but I did cash out on the under, so we will take that happily. Yankees, Aaron Judge, you can blame that man. I don't know what the heck he was doing, but he was certainly stinking it up. No way around that. Aaron Judge was not very good today. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, no, that's wild. I didn't know they came back. I need to look at these scores in a second. I'm just getting a couple things set up, but I will look at the scores in a moment. All right, we're all good to go. But how has everyone's day been? My day has been, Yankees fan garbage. Yeah, I know. The Yankees are trash, but what can you do? They cashed the under for me, so who even cares at that rate? Yeah, what do we got? Yeah, all right, I'm looking at these scores now. But my day has been pretty good. If anyone's out there is asking, I'm on weekend mode. I'm off tomorrow for Good Friday, so I'll just be hanging out. Yeah, Blue Jays win 3-2. All right. I need the Braves to come back. I'm counting on them. And yeah, I see what you mean. This Rangers vs. Royals top of the second, still 5-5. That's wild. What do I think about Trae Young's over? I didn't do much research on it because I didn't really know John Collins was going to be out again. But from what I see in people in the Discord, from Alex to other people, they're in on the Trae Young over. So I'd be in on it too. He apparently had 29 points the last time they played the Spurs without him, and he's gonna have to do more scoring. So I'd be willing to ride that Trae Young train. That's cool verbiage. But yeah, I'd be willing to take that Trae Young over. And then the Jimmy Butler one that Stefan just talked about, I'd be willing to take that. I know a lot of people in the Discord were talking about it, and he's going to have the ball in his hands more. I know he struggled to hit this at times over the past couple games, but I think without Dragic, ball in his hands more often, he should be able to hit that, especially against the Warriors. A positive matchup, they should be able to hit that easily. Did I miss any questions? You're not betting MLB. I don't blame you for not betting MLB. Honestly, I am a noob to the MLB, and so far we're killing it. I had Shane Bieber. I had over 8.5 strikeouts. I think he ends with like 12, easy money, and then I had the under in the Knicks. Not Knicks. That's how this channel goes in the Yankees Blue Jays game. Easy money. That's what you love to see. You just take the odds boosts, you just fade them, and you get free winners. Beating Vegas is greater than beating Blue Jays. Yeah. We have priorities here. You hit big on the under in the Yankees? Yeah, that's awesome. What did you grab, dude? That Capella. What the heck happened with that Capella line? When I was up late or early this morning at like 5, 6 a.m., I was looking at it, I was like, Clint Capella, 13.5 rebounds, sure, I'm in. And then, I keep getting a bunch of comments that are like, Clint Capella, 15.5. I'm like, they are using like some foreign site. And the next thing I know, I'll go on and it's 15.5 rebounds. I personally wouldn't play it, but obviously a lot of people are on it, but you're talking 16 rebounds. I know it's a good matchup, but nah, I'm not betting on that unless it's prime Kevin Love. No. And you guys remember prime Kevin Love. He was Andre Drummond, but good at basketball. We're taking shots out here. Kawhi over 26 points. Who are the Clippers playing? I completely forget who the Clippers. Oh yeah, they got the Nuggets. I don't know. Kawhi's like an up and down player. Some games he easily hits this, other games he doesn't. I feel like there's other things to take advantage of on the line. I don't know if I would count on him 5.5 assists. I'd probably prefer that Jamal Murray line over 20.5 points. I almost included that in my normal plays. So yeah, I would probably prefer Jamal Murray. Kawhi is he's someone that's sometimes there, sometimes not. I know it's the Nuggets, and they got Aaron Gordon. Not that he's good, but could Kawhi drop 25, 30 points easily? He's Kawhi Leonard, so I would never touch his under. It's just how lucky are you feeling is kind of how I feel about Kawhi Leonard. Ivica Zubac over 8.5 rebounds. Hey, go for it. I understand the play, understand the matchup. I don't mind either of them. Just not something I'm doing. Is Kyle Kuzma co-hosting today? Because the guy... Kyle Kuzma is not here, unfortunately. Kyle Kuzma will not be in attendance. We don't have any co-hosts today. In fact, I guess maybe if you want to talk about Ryan, who's just right here. He's right here just hanging out. Yeah, 2019 International League MVP. No big deal. But yeah, no Kyle Kuzma on the podcast today. But yeah, prime Kevin Love. Logan's a big fan. And prime Kevin Love's a goon. He's a legend. What was he out? You know what? We're reminiscing. And one day I'll be able to show you my screen. But we're going to reminisce in some Kevin Love stats. And this podcast is all... You never know where it's going to go. And today we're talking about Kevin Love and how good he was as a Minnesota Timberwolf. And let's look at this. Come on. Yeah, per game. You're talking, what was this year? 2010, 2011 to those 4-year stretch. You got 20 points, 15 rebounds, 26 points, 13 rebounds, 18 and 14, 26 and 13. What a legend. Then he got traded to Cleveland, and the rest is history. But man. I hope everyone took son of a... Ronak, Logan will no longer be tailing your picks. He is no longer tailing. If you do not know Ronak, Logan... I love the song that's going on. Yeah, thanks for nothing, Joker. Can you help me start a blog? Abigail? Sure, DM me. DM me on just anywhere, just on Discord or on Twitter and Instagram, whatever you have questions about. I'm happy to help. Yeah, Ronak, I do want to do a PSA to Ronak, as he has PTSD from Logan taking his picks. Logan has retired. He is no longer taking picks, and just so you know, Logan is one of my good friends. He'll actually be starting to do our MLB videos. He knows much more about MLB than I do, so he's going to start doing the MLB videos probably when I start to go off to Vegas. He's going to take reins of the channel. You'll still get Vegas and Utah. You'll still get my normal videos, but he's going to be responsible for those those picks about MLB picks. Probably going forward, but I'll still be doing the videos for the next couple weeks. Alex, he's not doing any more NBA. The nail in the coffin. We were both on the Malik Beasley train last night. Rejected, and then we were both on the Magic versus Clippers under team total for the Magic, and that was one of the most brutal losses that we've had. So he's retiring from NBA. See, he said it himself. I spoke it, but Logan has retired from the NBA, and that is how it will be. Yeah, Joker, get the heck out of here. What about Miami's? What happened? Miami team total. I'm not taking it. I already kind of talked about the under in that game. It's just, I don't know. You're asking the Miami Heat to score points, and they don't do that. They don't like to do that, at least. So you're asking each team to drop 56. The Heat are perfectly comfortable dropping their comfortable 45 points and a half. I wouldn't be taking it. What else we got? Tobias Harris over 21 points. Yeah, I expect him to bounce back. He should play well tonight. Corey, what do you got? Murray over 20.5. Love it. Cavs, a game under 215. Like it. Heat game under 220. Hey, I think you got 4 or 5. What is that? 1, 2, 3. You got 4 good picks there. I like all 4 of those. I'm hoping that you can go 3-1 on those. Chris, what is good, Chris? The under in the Magic Pelicans game. I have a weird feeling about that Magic Pelicans game. It feels like a game the under's going to keep going down and they're hitting the over. So could it be like a normal like Knicks Sixers game where they just absolutely tank? And yeah, they could. I'm all in on the Nickeil Alexander-Walker train tonight. But personally, I'd prefer the Sixers Cavs under and the Heat Warriors under than I would. What is going? Personally, I don't know I hope the stream's going. It just gave me a weird error that I've never seen before, but I wouldn't touch that Sixers, I wouldn't touch that Magic versus Pelicans line. I don't know, a weird game on the horizon. Corey, I see you said it's a parlay, so I take it back. I don't hope you go 3-1. That would be painful. I hope you go 4-0. What should next week's strategy video be about? Let me know what you guys want to see. I heard someone in the comments want to talk about risk and reward, so I think we might touch that. I think we might do risk versus reward, when to bet more than 1 unit, when to bet half a unit, things like that we can talk about. Maybe that, but of course I don't want to sway your mind. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's got a weird feeling. How to win a parlay. Topic: how to win a parlay. Probably take, I don't know. Take a couple 2 minus 2,000, like Nikola Jokic. Here's your parlay. Here's a guaranteed winner tonight. Nikola Jokic, 10 plus points, and Stephen Curry, 10 plus points. Put those in, you're getting good value. If that doesn't hit, then I don't know what to say. You caught the stream. What's up, Real BZ 290? How to win a Con Stew 24 leg parlay. That guy's a legend. He puts way too much money on those too, but I respect it. No, Logan, we're not talking Raptors. Raptors are terrible. Do your own research. That could be next week's topic. It could just be me saying that for maybe that should be my 2,000 subscriber special. Do your own research. I say it 2,000 times. Oh, whoa, Joker, you gotta stop. We gotta stay monetized, my friend. Watch those ads. Okay, nope, don't love that comment I just saw. What's everyone's favorite play today? Mine was Clint Capella over 13.5 rebounds, but now you got him up to 15.5. What is my favorite one? Personally, I like Draymond's under. Knowing I picked an under, I guarantee you Draymond drops 10 plus points, so do with whatever the value is on that. But yeah, I like Draymond's under, and then what else? It was a weird slate today and this morning. Like Russell Westbrook's rebounds to 11.5. They lowered. Oh, I didn't know they lowered Dejounte Murray's over 4.5 assists. I bet you quote this, trim this. He ends up with 2 assists tonight. I don't know why. But yeah, MPJ's PRA, I like that as well. What's a good teaser play? I would probably take 2 unders, which would be Sixers, Cavs under, and the Heat Warriors under. And then personally, I don't see. Those are my 2. Those are the 2 I think about. I don't want to touch too many spreads tonight. Steph Curry over 20. Alex, you're just copying my play. I just said Steph Curry over 10 points. So you just added a couple. No, I think Steph can easily. I think he could hit. I don't know. The matchup is good against the Heat, but really, do you think? That they'll let Stephen Curry go wild on him? I don't know. It feels like the Heat would be too smart to let that happen. Bam Adebayo will trap on screens and stuff like that. I don't know. But I could see it easily happening. It's a great matchup against the Heat. Yeah, stockholders going wild down there. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Do you think Kyrie scores 30 points? All right, Evan. What's going on, Evan? Thanks for joining the stream. Do I think Kyrie scores 30 points tonight? Westbrook to get 12 rebounds, 12 assists. How do I feel about Rui scoring 20? I like Rui's points, rebounds. I like those when you combine those, just because he's been doing a very good job on the glass. Although last game I don't think it is over. Don't tell Reese that. That was his lock of the day. I think was Rui Hachimura's rebounds, but he got 4. But I think Kyrie scores 30 plus. The man's gonna shoot a ton. Westbrook 12 and 12. I would never bet against Westbrook. What is Russell Westbrook's triple double? What's that? What's that at? Minus 140, 150? Maybe even lower than that. Any math? Yeah, I don't know if Sam has any picks. I don't know. Danny Green points over. Yo, Danny Green's not ever someone that I touch spreads for, just because it's so volatile. It's like Seth Curry. You got one game will drop 15 and the next will drop 0. But I know he's been doing better of late, more consistent. But the matchup against the Cavs is not. I would have to look at how many 3-pointers the Cavs give up and see how Danny Green's performed against the Cavaliers in his past. Whether or not it's just been this year or in the years prior, to see how he normally fares against them. That would be what I would do before I completely send it and lose money on Danny Green. Hornets plus 8.5. Thoughts? You got good value on that teaser. I would take the Hornets. I think they can cover against the Nets. They haven't. The Hornets have been better lately, and you got the Nets team. The Nets have shown that they're good with Harden or just with Durant, but I don't know if they've shown that they're good with Kyrie. And we've seen Kyrie struggle to lead a team, so at least to lead a team to a win. He can score. He can get his. But yeah, I would be comfortable taking Hornets plus 8.5. Warriors plus 9.5. I'd be comfortable taking that as well. I think both of those teams will be close. Both of those games should be close. Yeah, Danny Green's gonna have to play tough defense, so that's kind of why I don't touch Danny Green too much. Alex, your mini parlay: Cavs Sixers under 76ers first half money line. I like it. I think both of those should happen. Tobias, yeah, I'm in on the Tobias train, not on his assists. I believe that went up to 4.5. I'm not going to take that, but I like Tobias's points total tonight. Charles Hachimura, points and rebounds, like that. Plumlee, yeah, no, I like Hachimura's points and rebounds. He's been very good. He's been very good lately. You can talk to Vitor or Rui. One of them, Rui. Ironically, Rui, one of the guys in our normal chat, he's always talking about betting on Rui Hachimura. It's very ironic. Scary Terry doesn't back down. Yeah, like Real Beezy 290 is saying. I think the Hornets as well as the Heat can both keep it close. Yeah, Eddie, you're probably right. Draymond's dropping 10 plus points guaranteed. I picked his under for a reason. And I guarantee you he drops at least 10, probably a career high 15, 20 points tonight, just because that's how it works. You think Terry has a grudge with Kyrie claiming that he had him? Yeah. I could see that. I don't know if I'd read too much into storylines like that. I don't know if NBA players really care that much, unless they're like big men that Joel Embiid's trolling. But Magic plus 10.5, nope. You don't bet on that game. Magic versus Pelicans, we stay away from that game. Absolutely. Magic could win by 10, could lose by 30. Pelicans could win by 20, could lose by 20. I'm not touching that game at all. Not with Ingram, Zion out. Nope. Draymond had a triple-double. Hey, go for it. You're probably going to get very good value. He doesn't do those too often, but I already gave you 10 points. I guarantee you he hits 10 points tonight because I picked his under, so you can lock that in. Terry Rozier over 21 points. Yeah, we talked about this one. A lot of people are probably going to be on this again tonight. He's been killing it. I would take it again. Probably one of my favorite. I like Gordon Hayward's props too. Nets aren't normally too good against opposing small forwards. Yeah, but let me know what you guys want me to see, what to see tomorrow in terms of, not in terms of tomorrow, next week in terms of our betting tips and tricks video. I'm curious what you guys want to see, and I want to be able to bring whatever you guys want to see. You guys are obviously the OGs. You're in the live stream, so if you haven't clicked that like and subscribe button, do that right now. Why not? Nuggets plus 4.5. That's another game that feels like a trap. I think Clippers win that game, but traps are sometimes good, sometimes bad. You've seen the Nuggets get trapped last week. With the Raptors. So the Clippers just lost the goddamn. They just lost to my Orlando Magic, not but my hometown Orlando Magic. I wouldn't be betting on that team that just lost against the Magic, and then they're coming off trying to beat the Nuggets. I don't know. That's a weird game. I'm not touching that one though. A DFS strategy would be interesting. That could be interesting. That could be cool. Stefan, would I play Russell Westbrook's assists or rebounds? I'm personally on the rebounds train, but the assist is about just as good. Yeah, the assist is just as good. I mean, I haven't checked how he's performed against the Pistons, but didn't he have 19 rebounds last time he played them? So the Pistons don't have anyone that can shoot it. Russell doesn't have to go out and play defense. All he has to do is sit down and pick up the boards. Pistons plus 9. It's just tough. It's just tough to trust a team like the Pistons to cover 9.5 points. Could they? Yeah, but it's the dang Pistons, man. They lose by 20 every other night, but then they win some games. It's like it doesn't make any sense. So, like I said, this slate is a weird one. You got obviously the Pistons playing the Wizards. It's just a lot of weird games that personally I'm not touching. The Hawks, I do think the Hawks win. But it seemed like a lot of people were on the Hawks winning against the Spurs, which is not what I wanted. I wanted to be going against the contrary. Like, hey, the Spurs got a big win against the Kings. What do I think about Murray's 6.5 assists tonight? I would never take 6.5. Ronak was just talking about how it was down to 4.5. I would take that, but 6.5, no way. No way, Jose. Clippers plus 8.5. I'd lean towards that as well. I'd lean towards that more. Why don't I include women's sports? No reason. I don't know anything about women's, like NCAA March Madness for women's. I would just be picking basically blindly, and I don't want to pick blindly just for people to put money on, and when they could have just as good of a shot flipping a coin. But in terms of that, and then WNBA hasn't started, but maybe we'll look into that. When does the WNBA start? I haven't, right? WNBA, yeah, that doesn't start until July, so we got plenty of time. You got Russell Westbrook under 26.5 points. I don't think that's a bad bet. Russell Westbrook doesn't really want to score points. He wants to assist, get his teammates involved. So I like it. Hey, thanks, Kevin. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for your support. Couldn't grow this channel without people like you and everyone else in the live stream. So shout out to all of you. You guys are the reason that this channel has boomed. I mean, let's check. How many subscribers are we at right now at this moment? If you haven't clicked the subscribe button, do that. We could hit 2,150 subscribers. That would be insane. So click that subscribe button. Keep watching the videos. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate everything. What do you think about Nickeil Alexander-Walker under 20.5 points? No, I'm taking Nickeil's over. You looked at one game when I think it was just Zion without Ingram. Nickeil dropped like 30 points, and he shot it super efficiently. He's gonna shoot a bunch tonight, and I wouldn't be betting on his over or on his under. Plus, it's the gosh dang Magic. No, the Magic, or didn't they allow like Reggie Jackson to score points or something like that? Now Nickeil's gonna shoot a bunch, and it's the Magic. They don't defend that well. They just kind of hang out, foul you if you get too close to the rim. Jimmy Butler under 3 rebounds. Westbrook 11.5. Yeah, I would take both of them. I probably prefer rebounds over assists though. Would I ever try Euro basketball parlays? I don't see. You're going out of the comfort zone. I don't know much about Euro basketball, European basketball. Like I said, it would just be me literally just taking a dart and just throwing it and hoping for the best. I don't pay attention much to that. I already don't pay a ton of attention to the Major League Baseball, which just started up today. We had our video. That's why Logan's going to be taking over that. So if you don't know who Logan is, you'll find out soon. But Logan will be taking over those MLB videos. You'll still get me for the next week or two. But once I go off to Utah and Vegas for a couple days, he'll be taking them over. We'll introduce him and everything. You won't be caught off guard. At least I hope not. Yeah, Alexander, it was only point above 20. Yeah, but he's been getting close, hasn't he, recently? Without Lonzo, he's still been getting 20. He's still been getting like 15 plus shots every time. So now you're talking about, here's Zion's shots and Ingram's shots. That's like 20. That's like 30, 35 shots a game. So a lot of those are going to go to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He'll probably get up 21 shots tonight. Magic I've covered since the trade deadline. Golden State, I'm missing some things. You guys are going crazy in the chat. Golden State under 217, I like that. 76ers, Hawks, Wizards, Pelicans parlay. I like that. 76ers should win against the Cavs. I like the Hawks. I like the Wizards. And Pelicans should beat my Orlando Magic to decide to regardless of who they're playing. The Magic are bad. I don't care if they beat the Clippers recently. No. It could make Bam's assist more valuable. Yeah. Jimmy Butler or Jamal Murray over 20.5 points. We talked about this one just briefly earlier in the live stream, so shout out to everyone that's been here. But yeah, I do like the Jamal Murray over 20.5 points. I think he can hit that with ease. He's been hitting it with ease pretty consistently, so I wouldn't blame anyone for taking that. All right, what else we got here? Take Michael Porter Jr. points and rebounds. That's a good one, David. It's whatever you're comfortable with. Like, I like his points total. I think it's 15.5 or 16.5. I like that. I did see that he struggled against the Clippers in their previous matchups, but it's a different Nuggets team than they used to have, and he wasn't playing as many minutes. I do like Aaron Gordon's under in points or in assists. I don't think he hits either of them, but I guess the more conservative play would probably be points and rebounds, just in case he puts up like 10 rebounds, which he's capable of. But I don't know. I'd rather his points, in my opinion. Take Magic +4 and Denver -2. All right, David, speak it into existence. What else do you got? MPJ over 25.5 PRAs. Okay, I can get behind that. Yeah, for whatever reason, I feel like the Nuggets lose tonight. I don't know why. Just think the Clippers win because it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, David, points and rebounds, 24.5. That'd be a good bet to make. Do you think Golden State Warriors 27.5 points, first quarter points? I haven't looked at how they normally perform in the first quarter, but I'm all in on the under in that game, so make me think I would bet the under in that first quarter. But I would need to check to see how the Warriors score. What is their normal scoring in the first quarter? I know I've seen them drop like 40 points in a quarter. Should obviously screw the under, but yeah, I would need to do some more research on that one. Sorry. All right, this is your teaser. You got 76ers -3.5 under 220, Hornets plus 8.5. Warriors plus 9.5. Under 224. Hawks plus 6. I like all of those. I like all of those stockholder. 6 parlay. Probably getting plus 200, plus 300 value. That's good. Okay, you convinced me. What about under 18.5 points for Simmons? Yeah, I would. The Simmons, I almost put that Simmons, Alexander, or Alex, whatever you want to go by. I almost put that Simmons under points in my daily video. But then I saw that he scored like 24 against the Cavs, so I was a little concerned. But I don't know. I would be more inclined to take the under, and I think it hits more often than not. Could he hit the over tonight? Absolutely. But on a numbers play, analytics play, you should go under. Is it just a lock to bet Knicks under no matter who they play? Yeah, more or less, yeah. The only times the Knicks hit the over are when they're playing against teams that can score a bunch of points. So last night it was the Timberwolves. Timberwolves don't score points. They just give up a lot of points. That's not the way that the Knicks hit the over. It's when you got teams like the Bucks who are capable of scoring 120, 130 points that the Knicks come out and play fast, and that's when they hit the overs. But that's kind of how I analyze it. It's only certain games when the Knicks can hit their over. Obviously, Vegas never, all the sports books would never allow them to always hit the under. That's just not allowed. So, Jose, Wizards over under tonight. Ooh, that's a tough one. There's a reason I stayed away from Wizards Pistons. The common sense pick feels like an under. Pistons are up and down team. They don't shoot the ball particularly well, but it's Russell Westbrook too, so it's balancing it out. I don't honestly have an opinion. If I absolutely had to choose one, I'd probably go under, but it's going to be close in my opinion. MCW is out tonight. Oh man, my Magic money line picks, there they go, out the window. MCW's trash. Jeremy Grant over 23.5 points. I like that. He's been destroying this Wizards team, I believe, on the year. So I think he can hit that pretty easily tonight. Magic up to plus 4.5. Not going to touch a spread or an over-under in that Magic game. Personally, David, I don't know. I can't trust anyone in there. Dwayne Bacon over 12.5, over under 12.5 points. Ew. Dwayne Bacon, ew. That's couldn't be me. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I am doing pretty well. Yeah, it's my weekend now, so I'm vibing. I'll just be watching basketball, some baseball, getting ready for tomorrow. The videos will probably still be out at the same time, but maybe like 30 minutes later, but might sleep in a little. Instead of 5 a.m., might go to 6, so watch out. What do you think about rocking the under on PJ again? I wouldn't blame you. The one time I picked PJ's under in points, though, man came out and dropped like 20 on my head, but he's been tanking recently. He's not been shooting the ball well. Of course, if I ever touched it. So for your sake of mine, I would bet the over, but I'll just hype him up the over, but I would honestly take the under if I were you. But yeah, PJ's Washington's great. You should easily hit that over tonight. Isaac Okoro. Oh, man. What? Isaac Okra. That's a good name, but over 8.5. Oh no, dude! Don't bet on the Cavs and their players unless you're taking like Darius Garland over in assists. You don't need to bet on the scrubs like Isaac Okoro, who could go 1 for 9 tonight. No, I'm not touching it. What's up, Daryl? What's good? Thanks for joining the stream. I do not see, but apparently the Cardinals are popping off on the Reds. DeRozan over 20.5. DeRozan and every time I bet on DeRozan, he goes the opposite way of what I think. It's a good matchup against the Hawks, though. I'd go as over. Last time you asked, you gave me StatMuse. Got any more or research? I'm not really sure what you mean, but yeah, StatMuse is a very good site to see, how a player does against a certain team or things like that. There's a bunch of different sites out there. I would check out the Discord and ask people in there what sites they like to use. I could give you my sites too. StatMuse, I got Team Rankings, I got OddsShark. There's a lot of hashtag basketball is one that Ronak uses, but those are the first ones that come to mind. All right, I'm gonna wrap up the stream in a couple minutes, so let me get into the rest of your questions. All right, David, you got Charlotte +3, Magic +4.5, Denver -2, Philly -10. I don't hate those. It feels like you're going with the public on a lot of those lines, but yeah, I could see all of them going well or all of them going very poorly. But I'll be rooting for you because I don't really have money on any of those lines. It's just my initial thoughts. MPJ over 16.5 points. I like it, Cameron. Hopefully he's not being guarded by Kawhi tonight, but I don't think he will. Charles, yeah, don't bet on scrubs, Pistons, or Celtics, or even the Raptors, honestly. Or DeRozan's not a scrub. It's just some games he's trying to get to trying to score. Some games he's not. Westbrook triple-double. Your value on that, Daryl, is not very good. I was told it's like -145, but there's no reason to say he doesn't get it tonight, which is the man's insane. Red starter Luis Castillo struck out 11.4 batters per 9 innings. He faced 21 batters in his opener against the Cardinals and recorded 0 strikeouts. That's tough. That's real tough. Any last-minute questions before I wrap it up? Been live for 36 minutes on the dot. PJ's at 11.5 now. I know he hasn't hit in a long time, but this seems low. Yeah. No, I don't even know. Bam over 12 rebounds. I'm not touching Bam's props. Sure, it's a good matchup against the Heat, but Bam, some games he gets like 6 rebounds. Some games he gets 13 or 19, whatever he had against the Knicks, 17. It's just too volatile. It's a good matchup, but too volatile for, you just saw Duncan Robinson grab 8 or 10 rebounds. Too many guys on there that try run rebounds. I don't know. It's weird. What's a good 2-teamer parlay? That's a tough question. Obviously, you got the Sixers if you wanted no value. Personally, if I'm trying to get value, I'd go, I think Clippers could be a toss-up, so maybe not. Maybe Clippers and Hawks. I think both of them will win. I don't know why. That's a hunch. Go with your gut though, John. I don't know. Today's slate is not one meant for parlays, so long shot parlay, Dominic. I would just check the one that, I think there's people in our Discord that do long shot parlays. I do one in my video as well. It's normally just the combination of my plays because sometimes it's just so hard to predict like who's going to go score 30 plus points in certain games. I don't know. Sometimes it can be tough. The one night we hit a long shot parlay was because we had 3 triple doubles and that cashed out, but all you got is Westbrook tonight in terms of triple doubles. Like watch Jokic maybe, but even he hasn't been getting that close. So yeah, long shot parlay. I don't know. You could parlay all my picks together, parlay your favorite picks. It's a tough day for a long shot parlay. Alex, you got Rozier over 21.5 points. I like it. Ronak, the Mets have a better record than the Yankees. That is true. We'll see how that goes the rest of the year. Russell is at 11.5 rebounds. For whatever reason, Russell Westbrook, 11.5. Yeah, I'd be in on that. That's what it is on FanDuel as well. Draymond under 7.5 points. Like I said, I love Draymond tonight. That's exactly why he's going to go over. But I have his under. I bet on the under. So I'm hoping he treats us right. But I know Draymond, he'll go under so many nights. You're like, dude, he hasn't hit this in 12 straight games. And then I'm going to drop like a 15 piece on your head. You just got to be comfortable with it. You lost a 6-leg parlay because Utah can't cover 6 points. Dang, dude. BZ Hill, rest in peace. Rest in peace to you. Joker, thoughts on the Kevin Durant and Michael Rappaport Twitter beef? Yeah, that was wild. I don't know what the heck's going on there. Michael Rappaport, a lot of people hate him, and I can't blame them, but he's a very interesting man. Very interesting man. He says a lot of weird things. Yeah, KD won it, if we're talking. I had KD money line. That was easy money. Yeah, but I'm going to wrap up the video right now, the stream. If you have any last-minute questions, I'll get to them in 2 seconds. But, yeah, thanks you guys all so much for the support. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, click that. We're almost at 2,150 subscribers. Maybe we'll hit 2,200 tomorrow. Who knows? The support has been, I say it 1,000 times, but the support has been unreal. So thank you guys so much for everything you do. Watch those ads if you want. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. Any last minute questions? You're taking Gordon Hayward's 3-pointers. I like it. Underdogs are... All right, Evan. I support that. 12 rebounds, 12 assists. I'll be rooting for you. Greetings to you in Germany, Alex, or Alexander, whatever you want to go by. And happy Easter to you as well. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be back for not only NBA player props, but I'll have my MLB video. Do what you want with MLB. I'm still learning. Don't know much about it. We're still doing what we can. You're looking at Charlotte versus Brooklyn under. That's a tough game to bet. I'm not touching an over-under or anything. That's just tough. All right, I got you, Alex. I got you. You never know with people. But like I said, thank you guys so much for the support. Click that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow in tomorrow's video. No live stream. As a note, no live stream tomorrow. I have a dinner to go to, so looking forward to that. But I'll catch you guys again tomorrow and the 2 daily videos. And shoot me a DM or something in Discord if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer. You didn't need to say that, stockholder. We didn't need that. But I will catch you guys again soon. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out. And no, you cannot be dessert. Nope.